We're here at the One-to-One Mining Conference in New York with Phoenix Global Mining. Give us an introduction and a background to the company.
Phoenix Global Mining is an AIM-listed company, but our assets are in Idaho and in the Northwest Territories in Canada, so it makes a lot of sense for us to be here at the One-to-One in New York. Our primary asset is the historic Empire Mine, which was a past-producing copper, gold, silver and tungsten mine in central Idaho. That finished production at the time of the Second World War, and subsequently nothing's been done on it underground. But the oxide material near the surface has had an awful lot of drilling on it, and we've now taken over the project, and we plan to put the oxide part of the deposit back into production in a couple of years' time or so, producing 8,000 tons of cathode copper a year, whilst at the same time we will continue to evaluate what is clearly enormous potential underground. We also have 2 cobalt properties on the Idaho Cobalt belt, which is about 100 miles north of where we are with the Empire Mine, and we've recently acquired an option to earn into 80% of a very high-grade gold deposit in the Northwest Territories of Canada. But our focus is very much near-term production from the Empire open pit, simple heap leach, SXEW technology, and we're very excited about the cobalt. On the Idaho Cobalt belt, our properties are either side of a town that's called Cobalt, so I think that gives the game away a little bit.
And what financing packages do you have in place at the moment?
We actually recently completed a £3 million financing in London, literally last week. It was 20% oversubscribed, excellent response from our existing shareholder base, so we are funded now. We're ready to work on the bankable feasibility study for the Empire Mine. We completed a preliminary economic assessment in April, so we really are moving towards a BFS for Q2 next year, then straight into construction financing and get on with it. So we've got the money we need right now, but we are very interested in expanding our shareholder base in North America, and so we're here really to make friends, to make contacts, and to start, frankly, construction financing discussions, because that will be relevant, and we want to build this mine now with absolutely minimal further dilution to the existing shareholder base.
And there's been lots of talk about the markets at One-to-One. Are they supportive in your view going forward?
Yes. I mean, we're clearly in a favourable, geopolitically stable jurisdiction, and that seems to be, something these days is very important. We are in the right metals. I mean, copper, cobalt, the fundamentals appear to be good with the electric vehicles and everything else that's coming along. Gold remains in fashion, of course, so right metals, right place, probably at the right time, which is nice, and we have a management team that frankly has done this before and knows what it's doing, so we're getting a very favourable response, particularly here in the United States, where I don't think most people realise there was potentially a copper mine to be brought back into production in their own backyard. So here we are to do it.
And you're enjoying One-to-One? It's been a good experience so far?
Yes, we did our first One-to-One was London last year. I think that was in November, and that we found that very worthwhile, and so we signed up for this one, and I'm sure we'll do more.
Well, thank you. Look forward to hearing more from Phoenix Global Mining.
It's a pleasure. Thank you very much.